Welcome to lesson 10. In this lesson, let us see about universe. We are living in the universe. Let us see how the system is made up. Okay, let us see one by one. Prologue. Astronomy is the study of heavenly bodies in respect of their motions, positions and compositions. Sun is a star. It is one of the 100 billion stars that comprises our galaxy called the Milky Way. A vast collection of stars held together by mutual gravitation is called a galaxy. The billions of such galaxies form the universe. Video is given here. Please watch it.
Let us travel now at the speed of light, departing from our home star on a trip across the cosmos toward the edge of the known universe. Our imaginary journey begins at midnight on January 1st, when we prepare to launch into space at the speed of 186,000 miles per second. We quickly pass the orbits of Mercury, Venus, and span the 93 million miles that separate the Earth from the Sun in just 8 minutes 19 seconds. We continue on, passing Mars, then the gas giant planets, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Finally, after 5 hours and 31 minutes, we race past Pluto and its companion moon. Our journey has taken us more than 3.5 billion miles to the outer limits of our solar system. And it's still January 1st. Now we alter our flight path and travel in a direction perpendicular to our galaxy. Behind us, the 9 planets and the Sun quickly vanish from sight. The emptiness of space is broken only by the light of stars so distant they do not yet appear to move. A year passes, then 2 years, 3, 4 years. Finally, on April 19th of the 5th year, we reach Alpha Centauri, the nearest star to our solar system. We have traveled more than 25 trillion miles, and our journey has scarcely begun. We are now 10 light years from the Sun, far enough out in space that the stars within our galaxy appear to converge. 100 light years from the Sun, patterns of gas and nebulous material from the arms of the Milky Way fill our view. 1,000 light years. The galaxy's arms and disk become more defined. Yet it is not until we have traveled at the speed of light for 100,000 years that the entire spiral shape of the Milky Way is recognizable. From here on, each point of light we see is no longer an individual star, but an entire galaxy composed of billions of stars. "5 million years after beginning our journey, the Milky Way is seen as part of a cluster of about 30 galaxies, known as the Local Group. "50 million light years out, we encounter the large Virgo cluster, containing more than 2,000 galaxies. And so it goes, as our travels continue to take us deeper into the cosmos. We pass cluster after galactic cluster, each a building block of a far greater framework. A billion years pass. 5 billion. Finally, after 10 billion years, we decelerate and pause to observe a theoretical view of the universe's large-scale structure. Countless billions of galaxies are now seen to comprise chains, masses, and thread-like structures that stretch across the cosmos, separated by enormous regions of empty space. It is a spectacular tapestry, so vast and diverse in its design that the power of its creator must truly surpass all human understanding.
Next topic is solar system. You can see the diagram by which you will come to know this solar system. There are 9 planets which revolves around the sun. Nowadays we used to say it as there are 9 planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. All those planets we can't remember. You may forget. In order to remember these names, here one sentence is given by which you will remember all the planets' name. That sentence is, my very educated mother joyfully showed us 9 planets. In this sentence, all the first letters you can take. First M is Mercury, second one is Venus, third one is Earth, mother M, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. Nowadays in the recent science, scientists are arguing that Pluto doesn't have any qualification for planet. So they are not considering Pluto as a planet. So now there are 8 planets only. In that 8 planets we need to remember. For that also there is one sentence is there, my very energetic mother just served us noodles. In this sentence you can take first letter by which you can remember all 8 planets except Pluto. Video is given here. Please watch it.
Hey dudes, do you recognize me? Just guess. Let me give you a few hints. I wake you up every morning and I am like a big light bulb over the earth. Most of the energy and light on earth comes from me. Now do you know who I am? Good, you are right. I am sun. Do I look cool in this way? I may look cool, but I am very hot. I am like a ball of hot burning gases. I am so hot that nothing can come near me. Anything which comes near me would melt due to the heat which I produce. I am very lonely. Okay, let me tell you from where this heat and fire comes from. I am made up of 75% hydrogen gas and 25% of helium gas. At my center, hydrogen atoms collide together at great temperature and pressure, and they fuse to form atoms of helium. All of my heat and energy is produced due to this. And do you know, I am so far away from Earth that my light takes 8.5 minutes to reach the Earth. And do you know, many people around the world worship me. They think I am God. But let me tell you one thing. I am not alone in the sky. There are many stars and many more things in the sky. I have a family called Solar System. Let me introduce them to you. So here, let me introduce my family one by one. There are total 9 members in my family, including me. Their names are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. These 8 members are also called planets. As I told you earlier, my family is called the Solar System. Here's a test for you. Can you tell me the names of all the planets? Yes, it is a little difficult to remember all the names. Let me tell you a trick. Just remember this sentence. My very energetic mother just served us noodles. In this sentence, the first letter of each word would give you the first letter of each planet. Here M is Mercury, V is for Venus, E is for Earth. Again, another M here stands for Mars, J for Jupiter, S for Saturn, U for Uranus, and the last N for Neptune. So remember this sentence and you will be able to remember all the names of the planets. Now I will call every planet one by one and they will tell you more about themselves.
Hi everybody, I am named after the Roman messenger to the gods. Let me tell you one thing. All the planets like me keep moving around the sun, uncle, whole day and whole night. It takes me 88 days to complete one round around the sun, uncle. And let me tell you, I am the closest to sun, uncle. As I am very close, temperature at my surface is very high. There is neither air nor water on my surface. Also, I don't have any moons.
Here comes Venus. He is going to talk to you about himself.
Hello. I am surrounded by clouds. That's why few people call me Veiled Planet. Because I am covered by clouds, I reflect maximum sunlight. So I am the brightest planet amongst all. As I am close to sun, uncle, I am the hottest among all the planets. And do you know that I am a little weird? All the planets move counterclockwise, but I move backwards, which is clockwise. People on Earth call me morning and evening star, as I can be seen in the mornings and evenings. Like Mercury, I also don't have any moons. Let me tell you one more weird fact about me. My one day is equal to almost 244 Earth days. Aha! Talking about Earth, I am also known as sister or twin planet to Earth because my shape and mass are like Earth. Okay, I'm going now. Let me call my twin sister Earth to meet you. Bye.
You know me very well. You all live on my surface. You see this blue portion on my body? These are all oceans and seas. And the green portion is land where you people live. But 70% of my surface is covered with water. My atmosphere scatters the sunlight and creates a blue effect. So I am also called Blue Planet. Like other planets, I also move around the sun. It takes me 365 days to take one round. I also keep rotating. Due to my rotation around my axis, day and night happens. Let me tell you one more fact about myself. As you know, Mercury and Venus don't have moons, but I have one moon. It is known as my satellite. Oh, I feel so tired. It is because of the smoke and pollution which you are creating on my surface. I have to rest now. But you please don't go anywhere. I am calling planet Mars to talk to you.
I am also known as Red Planet as I am covered with rust like dust. I have the largest volcano of solar system. It is Olympus Mons. My name comes from Roman god of wars Mars. My size is half of the earth and even my gravity is half the earth. Due to low gravity, you even can jump 3 times higher on me than earth. If you jump 1 feet high on earth, then on me you can jump 3 feet as the earth pulls you down more than me. Oh, the biggest planet of solar system is coming. I will go now. Bye.
Hi. I am the biggest planet in the solar system. Everybody is so scared of me. My size is so big that all other planets can fit in me. But I am very fast. I take only 10 hours to rotate around my axis. Very fast, right? Your Earth takes 24 hours. People also call me vacuum cleaner of the solar system as I suck all the dust and comets from the space. Do you know that I pull everything towards me with more force than Earth? It means gravity at my surface is very high as compared to Earth. If you weigh 100 pounds on Earth, you will weigh 240 pounds on my surface. Can you see rings around me? Oh yes, I also have rings, but these rings are very faint and you can't see these from Earth even with a telescope. Now let me introduce you to a planet which has beautiful and clear rings around it.
I am the most beautiful planet due to my beautiful rings. My rings are made of ice crystals. Few other planets also have rings, but you can see my rings from Earth too. I'm not dense. I can float in water like a rubber ball due to my low density. In size, I am the second biggest planet in the solar system, but I'm also the lightest. I also have the highest number of moons. Let me tell you one very cool fact about myself. If a storm starts here, it can continue for months and many times for years. Cool, isn't it? Also, you can't stand on me. I'm full of gases. I have a lot of helium gas which you fill for flying balloons. Is it a Saturday on Earth today? Oh, I don't know, but let me tell you. Saturday name comes from me, and I was named after the Roman god of farming. I'm the slowest planet in the solar system, but I would not take much time. Let me call Uranus to introduce himself. Uranus? Uranus!
Hi, I'm Uranus. Oh, I look like I'm falling on one side. Yes, I'm like this only. Don't worry, I won't fall. Let me ask you a question. How long does a season last on your Earth? 3 months? 6 months? You would be amazed to know that a season duration on my surface is for 20 years. This is due to my tilt. Like Saturn, I also have rings. These are made of dust particles. As you can understand, I am very far away from the sun. I get very less sunlight, so I am a very cold planet. My name comes from the Roman god of sky.
Hi guys, I am Neptune. I am the coldest planet as I am farthest from the sun. You can't see me from Earth by naked eyes. You need special telescopes to see me. As I am very far from the sun, my time to take a round around the sun is also the longest. Just imagine, I take 165 years to complete one round around the sun. And do you know my blue color comes from methane gas in my atmosphere? I have the strongest winds in the solar system.
So now you have met all of my family. Now you can tell about us to your family. Okay, gotta go now.
Venus. Venus is early morning in the eastern sky or early evening in the western sky. You can see Mercury after the sunset in the west, you can see just before sunrise in the east. From Earth, Mars was visibly seen on 27th August 2003. Mars closer to the Earth after 60,000 years from a distance of 380 into 10 power 6 kilometer to a nearby distance of 55.7 into 10 power 6 kilometer. It would appear again in 2287. Here on table is given. In the table some of the values and informations given. Just go through it, by which you will get. Next topic is planetary motion. Geocentric theory is the first major theory which was developed by Greek astronomer Ptolemy. The Earth is considered to be a center around which all the planets, moons and stars revolve in various orbits. Earth rotates about its axis, which was said by Aryabhat 5th century AD, who is Indian mathematical and astronomer. Due to lack of communication between east and west, not reached his voice. Next, Nicolaus Copernicus, a Polish astronomer, proposed a new theory called heliocentric theory. According to this theory, the sun is at rest and all planets move around the sun in circular orbit. Tycho Brahe, who is a Danish astronomer, made very accurate observations of the motion of planets. Johannes Kepler, who is a German astronomer, analyzed Brahe's observations carefully and proposed the empirical laws of planetary motion. Video is given here. Please watch it.
Let us have a look at the planetary motion. As I told you that gravitation plays an important role in planetary motion. That is, it helps the planets to be in their fixed orbits. So first of all, we'll see the history of planetary motion. I'll tell you from the very beginning what evolved the study of planetary motion. So let us have a look. The first study on planetary motion was done by a scientist named Ptolemy. He gave a model known as the geocentric model. So as the name suggests, geocentric, that is geo plus centric. What is geo? Geo means earth. Centric means center. That is earth at the center. So this model stated that all the planets, stars, even sun, everything revolved around the earth. That means earth was at the center and all the planets, stars, everything revolved around the earth. So that was the geocentric model which was proposed at the very beginning. After some time came the heliocentric model, which were proposed by some Indian astronomers. I mean, there is no specific name of the astronomer because it was a contribution of quite a number of them. So they proposed heliocentric model. In heliocentric model, what they said, here again it is helio plus centric. So in this case, the center was the sun. This model stated that all the planets revolve around the sun. Now, even after that, developments took place and a model came, that is Nicolaus Copernicus model. So it was named after the scientist Copernicus, who studied about it, and he told that planets move in circles around the central sun. That means He not only told that planets revolve around the sun, he also told that planets revolved in circular orbits around the sun. Even after that came a scientist named Tycho Brahe, who spent lifetime recording observations on planets. So he did lot of experiments on studying the planets, but unfortunately in his lifetime he could not reach to a conclusion. So finally came Johannes Kepler, who used the observations which were made by Tycho Brahe, and he gave the Kepler's 3 laws of motion. So as of now, in today's world, the planetary motion is governed by 3 laws of Kepler's. So these Kepler's laws were based on the experiments and the observations which were recorded by Tycho Brahe. And these Kepler's law finally became the basis of Newton's law of gravitation, which we studied till far. So far we studied about universal law of gravitation. So here we see that what became the basis of Newton's universal law of gravitation. So this is how the study on planetary motion continued since ages, and scientists with passage of time made advancement and made new observations and gave new conclusions and theories. So in this chapter we will study the Kepler's 3 laws which govern the planetary motion. So let us go ahead and study the Kepler's laws.
In addition, points to remember, there are some points given, please go through it. Then evaluation part, there are some questions asked, please answer it. Thank you.